Hello, my kangaroos. Welcome to Rue Likes to Review. I am Rue. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. 2020, The Princess Switch, switched again. Starring Vanessa Hudgens playing Stacy and Margaret. Also Fiona. Edward played by Sam Palladio. Just like in the original movie, in this movie, Sam Palladio has two of his own songs, which are Bring the Snow and Underneath the Tree. Nick Segar as Kevin, Mia Lloyd as Olivia. Even though I was disappointed that the actress changed for Olivia, Mia Lloyd did a great job as Kevin's daughter. Susan Braun as Mrs. Donatelli. Mark Fleshman as Frank. Florence Hall as Mindy, Ricky Norwood as Reggie, Lachlan Niebuhr as Antonio. The premise is the King of Montenegro unexpectedly dies. Duchess Margaret is next in line to become the ruler of her country. That drives a wedge between her and Kevin. Side plot: Fiona, which is Duchess Margaret's cousin, her and her friends, more like minions, try to steal the crown. There is a goof right in the beginning of the movie. Stacy is handing out medals to the 59th baking competition, and she states that she has been baking in this competition for the last 2 years. But that is wrong. Otherwise, it would be the 58th baking competition, not the 59th competition. In this movie, they use the same castle, which is called Hope Town House in Scotland, except they upgraded the decorations, which is awesome. Also, you can go visit the Hope Town House in Scotland. I wanted to add this dress. It's so beautiful, and Vanessa wears it so well. Stacy and Margaret switch again. The reason for the switch is Margaret wants to talk to Kevin alone, but she's so busy becoming the queen. Stacy suggests the switch, but only for a few hours. However, Fiona is also going to switch. Fiona kidnaps Stacy, who she thinks is Margaret. Antonio figures out that Margaret is really Fiona because of her tiny finger tattoo. What I have to say is, really? Could anyone really see that tiny tattoo without knowing it was there in the first place? Vanessa really does have tiny finger tattoos. Fiona moves up the coronation so she can be queen, and Antonio goes along. But of course, Stacy and Margaret show up just in time. Here is a goof that is not listed, but should be. The day of Margaret's coronation, there's a cameo of the Christmas Prince, which is also a Netflix original movie, which means the Princess Switch movies and A Christmas Prince movies are all in the same universe. The goof is they show Queen Amber, King Richard, and their daughter. That's wrong because of the timeline. In the first Princess Switch, Kevin and Margaret watched the movie A Christmas Prince. Therefore, Margaret's coronation would coincide with A Christmas Prince's second movie, which means Queen Amber and King Richard did not have a baby yet. I have to point out that's sort of creepy that Kevin and Margaret were watching A Christmas Prince, then they show up in their timeline. Therefore, movie logic strikes again. The Princess Switch again ramps up the cute romantic scenes, which it wouldn't be a romantic comedy if they didn't. Rating time: 1 being the worst, to 5 being the best. I give 2020 The Princess Switch again, a 3. The reason why I give it a 3: it's not a terrible movie, but not as good as the original. Also, where's Edward? I wanted more marriage scenes with Stacy and Edward. Other than that, it's still a fun movie to its original. Thank you for watching my review on 2020's Princess Switch, switched again. I hope you have a great holiday and Merry Christmas. I will see you kangaroos next year.